Kirk's Ice has been serving Central Florida for over 25 years, longer than any other ice company in the area. At first, it was just me, one man, and one truck. But now we serve all of Central Florida, businesses and events big and small. We know that good customer service is what makes our company grow, and we've been growing every year since we started. I was born and raised here, and being a locally owned company, we're proud of our reputation. We know that every business and event is different, and their needs for ice are different. We can tailor our products and services to fit whatever you need. We take care of convenience stores, grocery stores, restaurants, hotels, and special events like golf tournaments and art shows. We also serve many construction sites. If you see a construction crane in the skyline, there's a good chance you'll find Kirk's Ice nearby. All those businesses have different needs, and we can fill those needs with no problem. We have bagged ice in whatever size you need. 7-pound bags, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 40 pounds. We also have 10-pound blocks of ice. We can provide and maintain ice boxes for your store, construction site, or special event. And if you have a larger need, we have ice trucks we can leave on site. Ice in Florida has come a long way. It used to be brought down on a railroad from the north and stored in underground vaults packed in sawdust. Today, ice is made in a state-of-the-art facility and inspected daily for water purity and production cleanliness. We have a saying in the ice industry, ice is food. That is something we never take for granted. We're a local family-owned company, but we work with Ready Ice, the largest ice company in the country. By working with Ready, we can be flexible, and we can supply any amount of ice for any amount of people for any size event at short notice and for a fair price. So we're a local company, but we have national capabilities. It really is the best of both worlds. But our service doesn't stop at ice delivery. We also provide ice makers for restaurants and hotels. The great thing about that for our customers is that if the ice maker were to break down, we can quickly be there with bagged ice at no charge. No one else offers that kind of guarantee. We have a commitment to quality in everything we do. Quality ice made from pure water, untouched by human hands. Sales personnel that can help you find the product you need when you need it. And courteous, professional, uniformed delivery drivers. Whether it's delivered ice or ice makers, Kirk's Ice Service is your total ice solution.
I believe.
We believe.
I believe strong public education
is the way forward.
My state should not be spending
the lowest amount per student.
Don't be short-sighted.
It's time to do the right thing.
Fund education now.
No excuses.
I believe. I believe.
I deserve the same opportunities.
The same opportunities you had.
The lives of children are more important
than special interests.
Politics as usual.
Anything.
We need to fix this.
Fix this now. We shouldn't have to ask.
Balance the budget somewhere else.
Don't listen to special interest groups. Listen to me.
To me.
I am a special interest group.
Close a tax loophole instead of a school.
We shouldn't have to pay for mistakes we didn't make.
I'm too young to vote, but I know what's right.
And this isn't right.
Don't be short-sighted.
Fund education now. No excuses.
I believe we can fix this problem.
We can do this.
I believe.
I believe.
We believe.
I believe. Do you?
Ladies and gentlemen, under arrested! She had MIT shipped back in 1965. That made it never ended. I was happy that she was towing through and she just as black as gold. When she asked me to murder, I would gladly lose my soul. Now I lie in bed and think of her. Sometimes I even weep when I dream of her behind the wall of street. 'Cause Elvis guitar that she was playing in a band, and she stood to count the wire. Now I am her biggest fan. I know I was not like that. Now I lie in bed and think of her. Sometimes I even weep when I dream of her behind the wall of sleep. Sometimes I even weep when I dream of her behind the wall of sleep. Behind the wall of sleep. Behind the wall of sleep. Behind the wall of sleep.
The state of Florida is having a budget crisis, and the legislature plans on balancing the budget by cutting funding to our schools. Florida already spends less per capita on school funding than any other state, and there have been cuts every year for the past 3 years. Florida actually spends a smaller part of its budget on education now than it did in 1987, when the lottery was started to enhance education. This year, Florida will spend about $6,800 per student on school funding. $6,800. But did you know that Florida spends over $22,000 on each prisoner in the state? I know it's like comparing apples to oranges, but it says a lot about Florida's priorities. We think that Florida needs to make schools a priority. You need to let the people you elected know that we cannot afford any more education cuts. Please go to fundeducationnow.org to find out more information and how to contact them. Because our future is in our schools, not in there.
The Florida legislators are trying to take budgets away from schools, and that could make art rooms like this disappear. I'm Camille Glazer, and I decided to do something about it.
I presented the petition on the school morning announcements. I went into the studio with my principal, and we presented it to the school, and I asked them to come and sign it.
For a very special reason.
I have here a petition that you can go and sign at the front desk. And it's basically stating that you want no more budget cuts to affect schools and the art and music programs. So there's 2 columns here that you can sign, and I will send this over to Alan Grayson and make sure we make this difference.
It's perfect. Very good. Let's thank Camille for her hard work. And take this seriously. This is important. You know, as voters, we have statements, but as students, you have a strong voice as well. And so we need you to do this
I always had music in my life, and I think it's really important that people have the music and the arts in their lives because it's very inspiring to me. Music and arts education bridges the gap between the logical and the creative aspects of your mind. The right and left sides of your brain become more intertwined with each other. And if every person has that stronger bond, it really makes a stronger group of citizens. And the kids who have these programs in their schools will be able to make a stronger future. And so it's really important to maintain these programs and save the future.
Doritos, careful how you crunch.